sometimes it burns.
What's up, Shea Butters? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another tutorial. So today, I just said it, we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I just purchased this palette recently. It is the Lime Crime Venus XL palette. I wanted this so bad. I thought it was so beautiful. I mean, can we just give it a moment? Like, it's just not gorgeous. The colors are just unreal. So I'm excited to use this today, you guys. And I even have some glitters here. I think I want to get into glitters. Like, I think I want to get funky today, okay, you guys? Let's get a little funky up in her. So first, to prime the lid, I'm going to take some of my Benefit Boing Concealer. This is my P82 round brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to use this to pop that on my lid. By the way, you guys, if I forget to say a brush name, I always list them in my bottom box down below. So if you're looking for a brush throughout this video, chances are it is down there waiting for you. And then real quick, I'm going to set that with a little bit of my Too Faced Peach Powder here. Ever so lightly dab that on top so it's not quite as tacky and it won't be creasing on us. Next, I want to jump into the shade Idolized in the Lime Crime palette. And I want to use this to establish our crease shade right off the bat. So I like to start on the outer corner and blend that inwards. So as you guys probably saw on my Twitter, it's been a bit of a weird week. It was a weird weekend rolling into a weird week. He's okay. I just want to say that right away. He's okay. But in case you didn't see my Twitter, my fiance Alok was, this is so weird to say, but he was attacked this weekend at a gas station. I don't place blame on this man because he wasn't in his right mind, and we are very sympathetic to that. So Alok was at 7-Eleven putting air in his tires, and this guy came up walking past him, kind of like mumbling to himself in kind of a weird way. So Alok was just kind of like, that's weird. And then this guy said, didn't I see you on the news? And Alok said, probably not, because Alok hasn't been on the news or anything. The guy then said, yes, I did see you on the news. You're that terrorist. And if you don't know, my fiance is Indian, and not that that should matter, because I don't even want to get into the whole terrorism talk and what race is a terrorist and what race isn't, because it's all malarkey right now. But this guy then charged at Alok, tackled him to the ground, was choking him. Alok had fingerprints around his neck from where the guy was choking him. And the man started yelling to other passerbys saying, you know, call 911, call the police. This guy's a terrorist. And Alok couldn't breathe. He couldn't get up. And then by the grace of God, because I was not right there, by the grace of God, this guy's son came running out of the store because I guess he was paying for their stuff. And he was like, Dad, get off him, get off him. And the kid was apologizing and saying, I'm so sorry, my dad is schizophrenic and there's nothing like this has ever happened. He kept saying like, he's never done this before. I'm so sorry. And the son, who was about our age, probably in his late 20s, was crying, like just crying profusely, just like he was devastated. And he was like, Dad, get off him. And got him off him, got his dad, you know, back into the car, strapped him in, and kind of, I think he actually kind of like locked him in the car because the guy was still yelling and wanting to attack Alok. Like, he did not want to stop. And oh god, guys, poor Alok. It was just the craziest thing. So the guy was so sorry, and Alok, being the kind soul he is, like I was kind of saying on my Twitter, decided not to call the cops. He didn't press charges or anything because Alok's brother actually is not super well either. He does have a lot of mental problems as well. For example, he's, I think, 21 years old, but he has the mentality and the mindset of like an 8-year-old. And I'm not saying that to be cruel. I love his brother to death. That's just the facts. It's just how it is. Alok was just very, very sympathetic, and he's been in situations before where his brother had acted out in a crazy, crazy manner. Alok was very, very sympathetic to this guy's problems, and the son was just so sorry. Alok he didn't want to bring any more trouble to the guy's life. So that's what happened this weekend. That's what happened this past Saturday. Alok came home covered in mud from head to toe because it's so muddy out here in Jersey right now from the snow melting. He was definitely shaken up, and I think that he was in like an extreme state of shock because he was kind of laughing and acting like everything was fine. But I was like, babe, like, it's not fine. You have strangle marks on you and you're covered in mud. And then on Sunday, he has bruises everywhere from the attack. And I'm like, you were assaulted. Like, you need to take this seriously. I was a little mad at him for not calling the cops. I do think he should have. Just God forbid they ever run into each other at the same 7-Eleven and like it happens again. I think it would have been nice to have that on record, but you know, it's Alok's choice. It's his decision. But like I was saying, he definitely was in shock because he was fine. He was just carrying on like nothing had happened, and I was just really weirded out by that. I was like, something just happened to you though. Why are you like this? And then yesterday he texted me while he was at work and he was like, okay, like I'm starting to feel really, really weird. I think I was in shock for a bit. And I'm like, well, of course you were in shock. You were assaulted. Oh my gosh. So that was just our crazy weekend. I just had to kind of update you guys on that, but he's doing fine. You know, there's no serious injuries or anything like that. So yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. You know, you never know when something crazy is going to happen. From there, I'm going to go into the shade Aphrodite with my E25 blending brush from Sigma. And this, I kind of want to focus on the inner half of my lid. So I'm just starting right in there, trying to not bring it too far up, and then swipe right across. Very, very pigmented. Goodness gracious. So I just got my skin extracted, and it's a little rough. And I've never had like peely, flaky, dry skin, and I have it really bad on the sides of my nose, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm hoping in a few days it all calms down, and then I'm like, oh yes, like that was the thing to do. I was tweeting you guys what you recommend for blackhead removal, and a lot of you guys had some fantastic suggestions and some products I actually already own, so I've been using that as well. I was using that before I got an extraction, not like during, not like with it. But Jackie Ina had responded to me and she said that she recommended the Biore strips, but a lot of people said those were bad underneath her comments, so I was like, okay, let me skip those. And then she said I also just go to like an esthetician and get extractions so that I don't mess my face up. So I was like, yeah, let me just try that. So I did. So I'm hoping the results pay off. And I am just bringing that slightly over into the crease. From there, with the same E25 brush, I want to go into the shade Botticelli. This one down here has just been screaming my name. And I'm going to focus this on the outer half. Oh yes, this is everything I wanted it to be and more. This is a freaking beautiful palette. I hope it's not limited edition. If it is, I'm going to order a backup. Even though like every time I order like a palette backup, the likelihood of me even like using the palette completely up is like not very likely. Just blending that in. Love like the depth of that shade. Oh, she's pretty. Are you guys watching American Idol? Oh, I'm loving it this season. I think there are so many talented contestants. And I love Katy Perry as a judge. I know there's a few things she did that people thought were very questionable, like her kissing that boy, which I do agree with. I don't think she should have kissed that boy. But, you know, all shenanigans aside, I like her as a judge. I'm also happy to just see her doing something because I know she was kind of in a dark place for a while. Oh my goodness. The amount of happiness this eye is bringing me right now is just, I feel like I'm gonna faint. This is just beautiful. This is a beautiful day. It is a great day. It's a great day! I have a window open. I just want everyone to know that I'm happy. Anyway, let's next jump into the shade Blank Canvas. And let's pop her right on our highlight points. Use this to just kind of soften all this out. Get a nice fade going, if you will. Why did I do that? Oh, ridiculous. Oh, hey! Who's going to BeautyCon in New York City? This girl! Please comment down below if I will be seeing you at BeautyCon. I will be there both days, baby. So let's hang out. Let's get a selfie together. I'd love to get some selfies. This is really corny, but I scrapbook any event I go to where I take pictures with my Shea Butters because it's like our family album, literally. And one day I hope to fill it up and do a video where I share my, you know, photo album with my family. I know I'm corny. They don't call me the queen of corn for nothing. Next, I'm going to take my favorite little concealer brush in the world, or it's a cut crease brush. It's not a concealer brush, but you can definitely double it up if you want to. This is the, why am I like so, I'm weird today, guys. I'm goofy. I'm going to take the cut crease E62 brush from Sigma with my Benefit Boing concealer. Boing. Lord help me. Okay, getting some of that on the brush. And as you can imagine, we're going to cut crease this bitch. Dang it! I'm trying not to swear in my videos. I just dropped my first swear word. I apologize. Cut creases make me so happy. From here, this little beauty up here called Fresca. Oh, I want pizza Fresca. That's a pizza place by my house. But anyway, I want to take some of this Fresca here with a flat shader brush. It's been calling my name. And I'm going to pounce that right on top. Well, it's a bit darker than I was expecting. I mean, it looks like how it looks in the pan, but I, for some reason, thought it would go on a little more sheer, a little lighter. Okay, from here, I think we need a little glitter, wouldn't you say? I'm going to take Violet Voss glitter in the shade Kiki. Super cute. Looks like kind of like a sparkly, light pinky shade. So I'm going to take some of my all-time favorite Violet Voss glitter glue on a little concealer brush. This is the F70 from Sigma. I think I just want to do this on the inner half. How does that sound? Trying to be careful to keep it underneath the crease. And then with the glitter on another brush, pounce that right on top. I want to bring that a little farther in. Does that look dumb, kind of like cut off in the middle there? I think we got to bring it farther in. I think it just kind of like ends abruptly there. Now we're losing that lid shade altogether, aren't we? Whatever. Okay, let's move on to foundation before we finish up the eyes. I know we kind of lost that lid shade, you guys. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to take my L'Oreal 24-Hour Foundation, the Infallible Pro Glow, in the shade Creamy Natural. I hope it matches me. It's been a while since I last used this because I've been decluttering. I stumbled upon it and was like, oh yeah. Feels like a new foundation. Sorry, I'm listening to country music, so I feel like my voice is getting a little twangy. And I'm just going to sponge this on with my Sigma Beauty blender, the 3D HD blender. Super awesome because it has so many different sides. And if you didn't know, it is back in stock finally. Who dare calls me right now? It is back in stock finally. You need to pick it up. It is super affordable and so amazing. I normally like rip holes into my beauty blenders. This I have not ripped any holes into with my nails. It's like super tough. I like love it. So I'm just gonna apply this everywhere.
Hi, Bush.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going. How are you? Isn't it so nice how it's saying later out now? Depending on where you live. Does it change? I don't know, but normally it'd be dark by now at 5:46 around, you know, winter time, but it's still light out, which I love because I can go take better makeup pictures. Hi, Lola. Lola's trying to jump up here. From there, I'm going to stick with my Benefit Boing. I've just been favoring this lately, and I'm just going to pop my sponge in there and pounce that underneath. If you guys do check out this Sigma sponge, I do have an affiliate code, as you know. But again, it is an affiliate code, so I will definitely make a commission off your sale. Totally want you to know that. I don't ever want you to buy anything from me without knowing that. If you don't want to use my code, that's totally cool. They have other codes a lot of times too that you can use. So either way, I recommend you check out this sponge because it's my favorite. Just the way it's so sharp, it just gets like right in everywhere so perfectly. Do you guys have any exciting plans for the weekend? I'm so excited for this weekend. And then of course, let's bake that. I'm going to use my Too Faced powder again. And I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Edge Kabuki F87 for that. This just pops right in there like a little triangle. It's an awesome brush. I'm going to go down the center of the nose and on the forehead as well. And then I'm actually going to take my sponge with some of the powder. I saw in Chloe Morello's video, she said like smile, and then where your smile line is, that's where you'll bake across. Lola, what are you getting into down there? She's making a lot of noise. From here, I'm going to try a new eyeliner. This is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner in black. Funky little bottle. It's super pretty, super sleek looking. Hoping it's going to apply on top of this glitter just fine. Oh, it looks like it might. Okay, okay. Come here. Lola really wants to say hi, everyone. This is Lola, if you don't know Lola. She is my princess. She is my diva. She's my little girl. I love you. She's crying to get up here, so how about you sit behind me? What? You are never happy. Why don't you just lay down there, Lo? I think that's a nice spot for you. Don't mind Lola's tuchus if you see it. Sorry. I really like that Smashbox liner. I really like how it covered up the glitter. Sometimes that's a little difficult for liquids to do, but it really gave me a nice firm black line. So thumbs up for that. I'm going to dust off the translucent powder. I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Longwear Eyeliner Pencil, and I'm of course going to tightline with this. So just tightlining. I'm trying to keep it really tight on my waterline. Next, I think I want to do Idolized first on my lower lash line. Starting on like the inner half of the eye, right in this little, mother of Lord. I mean, mother of crap. I'm trying really hard at this not cursing and not using the Lord's name in vain, you guys. I did have someone very politely, very sweetly request that I don't do that, which I am very happy to change in my videos because A, it's not necessary. I don't need to do it. And B, I am never trying to insult or disrespect or hurt anyone's faith. And if me saying the Lord's name in vain has upset anybody in any way, I definitely don't want to keep doing that. So I'm trying my darndest to use alternative words. So please bear with me if I let a God or a Lord slip out in a bad way. I'm really trying to change that. So, and then also taking our little favorite shade down here, Botticelli, or my favorite. I shouldn't assume it's your favorite. Right on the outer half of that line. Next from here, let's just finish off the face and then we will throw on some mascara and lashes and lips and we will be done. For contour, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to jump into the contouring shade right here with my Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. Yes, just add a bit of that contour in this little socket. I'm not sure what I said in my last video, or a video before that. It was a full face using products I hate video, so if you've not watched that yet, definitely go check it out. It was super fun to do. I actually want to do another one because I ended up loving some things that I hated, and that was really fun for me. But I got a few comments of people explaining the difference between contours and bronzers to me, which and I don't mean this in a rude way, but I knew that already. So I don't know what I said in that video that made people think that I didn't know what bronzer or contour was for. So the Too Faced Toasted Bronzer I was using on the cheeks, and I was saying that I didn't like the shimmer in it. And a lot of people said, well, contour is a cooler tone meant for like contouring, and a bronzer would be a warmer tone and they're supposed to have shimmer in it. Though that could be true, the difference with me is I have a very textured skin. So whether it's bronzer, whether it's contour, I don't do well with shimmer in anything. So that's why I said I prefer it to be a matte version, but I appreciate everyone helping out there, but I definitely know the difference between contour and a bronzer. And I don't mean that to sound rude at all. So yeah, I think even if I'm not the best at my own personal application, I think I'm pretty well versed in how you do what. And let's of course do a little nose contouring. So with my P89 brush from Sigma, I just like to pop this along the side of my nose up to the brow area, and then I flip the brush and start blending out. I want Subway so bad for dinner. The annoying thing about my town is every Subway has closed except for this one that's in the Walmart. So I gotta walk my big ass, oh goodness gracious, I gotta walk my big booty into the Walmart to get the Subway. And the other problem is that Subway is located right next to Auntie Anne's. So I have to stare at these delicious ass pretzels while I'm waiting for my Fit Choice turkey sandwich when you know Mama wants one of them pretzels. The pretzel bites with the cheese, ugh, so good. Next for blush, I'm so excited to use this and I need to do more with it. I think I'm gonna film a full video first impressions with it. But this is the Urban Decay Back Talk palette and I love how it has your blushes on one side and then get this, your shadows right beneath it. Oh, it flips out. Oh Lord, it comes out. That just shocked me. That just threw me for a loop. That's kind of cool. So you can just have it like this. I'm gonna take the shade Double Talk. Double take a piece of cake. That's what I'd like to do. Pop that on the cheeks. Oh, she's pigmented. Yes. I love blush. Oh my Lord. I know we always talk about this, like what makeup makes you the happiest, and mine is definitely blush. For highlighter, I'm going to use another product I've not used before. This is the Vanilla Quartz highlighter by Becca Cosmetics. It looks so gorgeous. I'm going to take that with my favorite FO3 high cheekbone highlighter brush from Sigma. Pop that on. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my goodness. This is the highlighter I've been looking for. Is this still available? I hope I'm not late to the party on this one. I'm pretty sure I'm late to the party, but I hope you can still get it because oh, mommy likey. Also want to take that down the nose, which I'm nervous to since my skin's so dry there, but we're going to try it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this highlighter. I love it. Lip line. Later. And I like a little on the chin. I think it kind of brings it all together. I'm also just going to do a little bit above my eyebrows. I feel like the glowiest little bitch. I'm going to set all that in with the CoverGirl Look Lock-Up Spray. Which smells heavenly, by the way. This is my new favorite setting spray. I've been using it all week. So to save a bit of time, I've already applied my mascara. I used the Urban Decay Troublemaker Mascara. Wow! Now we're gonna throw on some lashes. Again, you guys, I don't know the style of these. I've been trying to use up my old lashes lately. I know they're by Violet Voss, but I don't know what Violet Voss lashes they are. So I'm gonna glue these up with my Lash Duo glue. I can't find my Huda Beauty lash glue and it's killing me. But anyway, I'm just gonna do this and I'm gonna fast forward through it because it takes me a few minutes. So I had never applied lashes before with this. This is by Ardell. It's this really handy dandy lash applicator and I really liked it. It's got like a little push thing on there so you can push it. And of course you can clamp it like so. Very handy. I really liked this. So let's of course finish out with the lips. I'm going to first use Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Posy K. On top of that, I'm going to take this NARS liquid lipstick here. This is in the shade Summer Fire. Hell yes. That's what I dreamed my summer would be. Well, not like on fire, but like like fire. That's like matching exactly. If you need a Posy K dupe, I would look into NARS Summer Fire. It's like dead on, wow. Alright fam, that is it for this first impression / makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love this look so much. I've been wanting to do something colorful and sparkly for a really long time now, so I'm glad I finally got to do it. If you like Lime Crime, I do definitely recommend you pick up this palette because I just think this look was beautiful. The shadows blended on so well. They are so highly pigmented. There's just no end to the amount of looks you could do with this palette. There's just so many options for really fun, berry, smoky eyes. So I loved it! The other all-star product of this tutorial for me was definitely this Vanilla Quartz Becca highlighter. I just love this glow. I'm living for it. This is definitely my most favorite highlighter I've tried in a while, and I believe this came out more towards December, so I think I am super duper late on this, and you actually might already own it, which is pretty cool. If you haven't checked it out yet, I will of course link everything down below. I also really liked this blush. Of course, it's all I tried from the palette, but the Urban Decay Backtalk palette, the blush is super pretty. Oh, the other thing that I really liked was this Smashbox liquid eyeliner, the Always On liquid eyeliner. It did a really good job. It's super matte, which I like in eyeliners. It doesn't have a sheen, and it covered the glitter fully, which is sometimes hard to do with liquid liners. So that's about all I have to say for this video, you guys. Thank you all for watching today, and don't forget to stay tuned for Throwback Thursday. Again, if you're new to my channel, every Thursday we use an older throwback palette that no one talks about anymore, so we can dust them off and bring them out of our collections and start using them again. Let me know what you guys would like to see this Thursday for Throwback Thursday. You can of course leave it in the comments, and also tweet me your palette ideas. I'd love to hear. Thank you guys for watching today. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!